Hello everyone. Let's continue our third and fourth learning outcome for Chapter 4. Learning objectives. What is privacy? Privacy is a claim of individuals to be left alone, free from surveillance or interference from other individuals, organizations, or state. It also claims to be able to control information about yourself. Confuse? Let me explain about fair information practices and Federal Trade Commission Fair Information Practice Principles. Fair information practices is a set of principles governing the collection and use of information. It used to drive changes in privacy legislation such as COPPA, HIPAA, Gramm-Leach-Bliley Act and Do Not Track Online Act of 2011. FTC FIP principles. Notice or awareness. Choice or consent. Access or participation. Security. Enforcement. Installed on user's computer by piggybacking on larger applications. Help it display more relevant ads based on users' search activities. Identify web browser software and track visits to websites. Keep a record of users' online clickstream. The United States allows businesses to gather transaction information and use this for other marketing purposes. And the government use opt-out versus opt-in model. Opt-out permits the collection of personal info until the consumer specifically requests that the data not be collected. Opt-in, which a business is prohibited from collecting any personal info unless the consumer specifically takes action to approve info collection and use. In addition, there are a few technologies that can protect user privacy during interactions with websites. Encrypting email. Anonymity tools. Anti-spyware tools. Private browsing. Do not track options. Intellectual property is an intangible property of any kind created by individuals or corporations. There are three main ways that intellectual property is protected. Trade secret. Copyright. Patents. An intellectual work or product belonging to business, not in the public domain. A statutory grant protecting IP from being copied for the life of the author, plus 70 years. A grants creator of invention monopoly on ideas behind invention for 20 years. How have information systems affected laws for establishing accountability, liability and quality of life? First, computer-related liability problems. Next, system quality. Lastly, quality of life, equity, access and boundaries. Negative social consequences of systems. Even though computing power decentralizing, decision-making remains centralized. Businesses may not have sufficient time to respond to global competitors. It prolongs the workday, infringes on family and personal time. Public and private organizations evermore rely on a computer's systems. Computer crime is illegal acts. Computer may be an object or instrument of crime. Computer abuse is unethical acts but not illegal. Re-engineering work resulting in lost jobs. Certain ethnic and income groups in the U.S. less likely to have computers or internet access. A common occupational disease is repetitive stress injury RSI, computer vision syndrome CVS and technostress. When muscle groups are forced through repetitive actions, either high impact loads or low impact loads. Eye strain and headaches related to screen use. The symptoms such as headaches. Stress induced by computer and cell phone use. The symptoms such as aggravation and fatigue.
Created using Powtoon.